So you're looking for a mobile home investing coach, mentor, somebody to guide you to success, that is. Well, just get online and Google one. They're everywhere. Hello everyone, Jose J. Garcia with Mobile Home University here. So I started mobile home investing 6 years ago. And there's always been mobile home investing. But it's always been very low key until now. It's been very low key and it wasn't much out there. You probably heard me mention Lonnie Scruggs. That's one of the individuals that I've read their book, I learned from, excuse the sun there by the way, and I learned from them kind of their process, and that's kind of how I got into a lot of what I do. But it wasn't much that was out there. A lot of this information you had to really dig to find anything, and I mean that could mean as simple as trying to find out what a HUD plate is, a data plate, does a mobile home have a title, 2 titles, etc. Even simple basic things that just seem like you really had to do your research to, okay, that kind of makes sense, and it left you in that airspace of maybe, or so it may work out. Not anymore. You can go on Facebook Market, Craigslist, Let Go Classified, Let Go. I can keep on listing, and no matter which way you look, there is a mobile home coach. They're everywhere. So what that tells me, that from 6 years ago when I started to now, that they must have come up with some system that might be called very fast-paced mobile home investing. How to become a coach today. How did we go from nobody or very little to everywhere? I think it's great that so many people are getting into the market. I really do, because I don't believe in competition. I believe in networking. If you know the definition of networking, you realize that it is a good thing. Now, yes, granted, that does mean that there's more buyers, there's more sellers, and therefore that there's less deals at one time. You heard me talk about how I used to be able to get a deal today, and maybe 3 months later I decided, okay, I'll take it, and it was still sitting there. Not no more. That's another thing. You pass up on a deal today, it will be gone this afternoon or this evening or early in the morning. They go quick. Is everybody that's getting into mobile home investing doing it for the right reasons? Then there's that. No, as with anything, anywhere where money can be made, you will have that bunch that are in it just for the money. For each his own. Me personally, I love what I do, and I will be doing it well past what some of these people will be doing it, because those people that solely get into it for the money, they don't last. They don't last very long. Eventually, the market catches up to them, or it's not worth talking too much into that. But the reality is that those people are just in and out kind of thing. They're just dipping. They dip here in the mobile homes. They dip wherever the money is at for that time. If they really truly learn how to do it, they would realize that the money's always there. So stick with it. You just got to do it right. You have to have the right reasons. But the reason behind this video is, if you are going to get into mobile home investing, do your research, study. Don't be hesitant. Don't sit on the sidelines 3, 4, 5 months or even longer than that and just hoping that I'm gonna get my first deal. That's you don't want to do that either. That's just burning time at that point. Deals are everywhere. Anybody tells you there's no good deals out there, they're either lying or they don't know what they're talking about, because there's deals everywhere. You want to hear about some of them? Come on my Tuesday calls. We got one tonight. It depends on when you're watching this video. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I hold a call where 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I present deals. Other investors come in and present deals. We pick them apart. We talk about them. I do a small Q&A on that. So deals are everywhere. You just have to know how to look for them. And part of what I teach is, it's always those off-market deals, which is typically what I present. Off-market deals are the best deals each and every time. But be careful who you hire to coach you. One thing that I would ask, because I have many coaches, many mentors, not directly for mobile home investing, but more so for any other thing that I may be trying to get into or want to learn it. Always growing, always learning, always educating yourself. You never stop learning. But whoever I do hire to do this, I want to make sure that they're active investors, that they're not a teacher. What is the difference between a teacher and a coach? Okay, well, a coach and or a mentor is somebody who has done it, is currently doing it, and has been there, done that. A teacher is somebody who has picked it up from a book and is trying to teach you, or has heard about it, or has looked into it, etc. And that's what I'm seeing a lot of people coming into with this coaching. Follow my coaching. You can learn how to make whatever, in a month, in a week, etc. And some of these people I know personally, and they've never done a deal. How can you teach somebody something that you yourself have not done? And again, all I can say is do your research so that you know, whoever it is that you go with, make sure that they're actually doing it. They know what they're talking about. By all means, have at it. They can definitely take you to the next step because they've been there, they've done it, and they've seen things that only an investor who is actually in the field, actually in the game, will see. So many things. Think about a bike, for instance, a bicycle. Hey, I want to learn how to ride a bicycle. I can tell you about it all day long, but unless I actually learn how to ride one, I'm limited, and so will you be unless you get out there and do it. So, but that does it for this video. Just want to point out a little concern out there that I've seen a lot more, because every day I see somebody new. And again, nothing against anybody. For those of you who are coaching, let me call you out. For those of you who are trying to coach, if you have not done a deal, do a deal. Stop talking about it, stop trying to teach about it, and get it done. Get yourself a deal. I will assure you, you'll be able to teach your students a lot better if you do your own deal and you go through your own issues, concerns, problems. Because hey, it may be beautiful and all when it comes to the funding and the money, the profits that you make, but there is no such thing as a perfect, easy deal. And it is usually those hardest deals that bring the most profits. The higher the risk, higher the reward kind of thing. So get out there and stop talking about it. Do it. And then you can coach somebody better. Give somebody what they're worth, what they're paying you to do. That's it. No more. If you want me to coach you, I'd be happy to. I am taking a lot more students at this time. So reach out to me, jay@garciamhu.com. Visit my site at garciamhu.com. We do have limited spots for certain coachings because they are starting to fill out. You might have heard me mentioning February. February we have the shadowing coming back and the monthly webinar. So stay tuned for that. Hope to see you all there. Until next time, thank you for watching.